Good morning, folks. It's 10:47 a.m. on the 9th day, 12th month, 2024. And this is going to be one of those 24 hours to remember in this corridor over here as the Gimpy radar has been making one of these rings. It's been really pushing this storm up and around itself and down south here, just really pinning it. And some of the totals that I'm seeing are absolutely devastating. Yes, as this storm's here at Park over here over the next 24 hours. So I'm going to have a good look at these. You see right there some of the evidence of the radar being it's on over here. The Gimpy radar, I believe this one is, isn't it? Yeah, south of Harvey Bay. Or if I did the little screen magic on it, let me pull the pen out. I had a charger, and I'll show you. Everything's pointing right at the radar station. It's pretty undeniable that it's not. You know, if you say it's not, then you show me evidence how these straight lines are not straight lines. Intersecting it. Oops, I'll save that instead. I want it here. So I'll draw something here for you guys. Red looks okay. So I got a wedgie here, right? See this? And I'm just going to make big lines. Right, big lines on a ruler. Right, I got a wedgie here. Right here. Wham. Good, because there's the other side of it here. And right there. I might have gone a little bit to the left. You're starting to see a pattern here developing, or should I continue with this straight line down here? Wham. And we're starting to zoom in on a radar station, right? A radar station, known as Gimpy. That was me showing that the domes had been removed from a spy station. So if I go over here, from all these lines that are going to intersect right at this next red here, right here. There's Gimpy right here. Here's the next red. Where all the lines could be intersecting. Right in here is your fryer. You ain't gonna miss it. It's right on the center of your screen here. Yeah, looking like a golf ball on a tee. Right, there's your next red. Right there. And all these lines that I showed you, we're pointing at it. Just pointing at it. You know, it's dead, so I gotta do some kind of a save on that. I'll just write guilty Gimpy. And you'll see an effect on the weather. It's not like it's something that's not affecting the cloud masses. So when they say it's or maybe I should call it their big gun of Gonalda, the gonad of Gonalda. And you see, Gimpy's here. The radar station just north of it was here, and all the lines are pointing at it. And these clouds reacted dramatically to the energy field put out by this radar, forcing them over these communities here. And over the next few hours, it's going to get bad. This one here is forced south a bit, and it's going to cause some havoc through here. And you're going to want to know about it, right? The National Weather Service hasn't quite decided to send that text message that pays some politician to give you a warning, right? Because their families own those kind of things. Oh yes, it happened in the UK. Don't even go there. COVID monitoring, it was paid for to Rishi, the Prime Minister's family, 50 pence a call. Yep, whether it worked or not. Yep. If they try to send it, they got paid. See the straight lines. It's undeniable the geoengineering that's going to do what they're going to do. If I show you some of the rain accumulations, you know, this is horrendous. As I come over here and for the next 24 hours, right, do a sweat in here. And I'm not liking this one the worst. Oh my God, I looked at this here, and it says they're dumping a tendril, and that kind of matches what they just did with the Gimpy radar down here, forcing this south and that tendril north. So I'm even concerned if even half of this comes in the next 24. This is a 48-hour total here, right? We're seeing a tendril drop on Milmoran of almost a quarter of a meter, right? Pumping it right up your ass over here with this main intersection of the highways and these maybe new smart bridges. Maybe the railroad wants to do something there. I don't know. Hey, you guys need some freedom. You're going to need to build back better. That's a matter of opinion, right? So they're saying they're dropping a tendril over here near Toowoomba. Yeah, so their radar has been quite active as well. It took me a while to get everything loaded, and I had a nice phone call with a gentleman about tensor tools, and how we're not crazy for noticing that this is going on. And well, if I ease your mind on that, yeah. Well, when the world just wants, that they call sane, wants you to do things that I classify as the insane would do, like, calling somebody a them. The multi-personality disorder is suddenly not stopped. You don't get 20 new cloud names suddenly unless you're making them. Homogenetics, man-made. You got man-made clouds even said in Latin, and they forgot to teach you Latin. So I'm not liking this at all. So we're going to keep our heads up tonight. We're going to keep an eye on the radar. And that means I'm going to have to be doing double duty today. So I'll go to the butcher early. And we did have quite a few radar rings, and I'm sure some of you noticed in Tamworth down here, and Maury beaming in unison created those outflows. Right? This is obvious geoengineering. I don't need to get the ruler out. Right? Do I? I can go to the map and show them to you. Because I took the time. That's Grafton. Here's Maury. And the one over here ain't got mapped yet, so I have to put that on. So if I zoom in here, I can see the Maury radar. It's always blasting something. Right here at the airport, on the outskirts. Across the street for those houses, you have to contend with this radar dome. And that's a Nexrad radar, and I don't know which kind it is, a dual pole, quad pole. You'll have some devices out here for communication. Is usually what this is. Yeah, man, we gotta have that match on TV, And these things are easy to find, but I don't have that particular one mapped. Okay, so I won't show it to you. We're gonna keep it factual. We keep our mouth shut. One does not speak unless one knows. Yeah, the Brazil arena over here is definitely pulsing. You do the thing with the ruler yourself. You take a credit card or something out your pocket, identification card with the official state use of the internet instead of people controlling their children. Yeah. Yeah, that gobby kid is padlocked to their parent for a couple days and learn some manners, won't they? Cause that flip-flop don't have far to go. Look at a wedge all pointing at you over here. Okay, so I'll have to end up marking this one down at some point. Okay, so it's my concern is the totals and what's coming tonight. I gotta tell you, the Turner roaster is on. Absolutely on. Hey, how about all those intersecting EMF waves that I put the X on? An earthquake occurred there right next to a mine. So maybe the EMF perturbation is assisting when a mine is doing their normal mining and explosion stuff. Something's happening. I didn't see a fracking field there. Right, I am pointing that out, the recent earthquakes there. There was two of them. 41 degrees, man, all the way up to the Yucatan Peninsula, man. It's going to be the absolute roasters. And this is tomorrow. Oh, no relief at all. Some of the outskirts of Brisbane got some cool. You know why? Because evaporation is a cooling process, and you're getting a bucket full tonight. And then the hot flowing toward the coal is going to trigger some more stuff. So you've got a very busy week. I can't tell what it is. I guess it is an ambulance. I'm not manifesting it being the Vaxi taxi. Alright. It's sports time during the day. The injuries happen. It's cold out there. Somebody might have a cramp and need a quiet room somewhere, having a meltdown, listening to my voice. Who knows? I have no idea. All I know is, man, the roaster is in. And you got some hot days coming. Really hot days. Right? Like, look out here, Fitzroy Creston. Yeah. Put your frying pan outside. You save some money on cooking. You might be able to fry an egg in that. Put the waffle iron, I might even do that one. Bacon bread. Yeah, and this is just really, really hot. It's going to be very sticky and uncomfortable, moist. And in many, many areas are going to be exceedingly damp. Mudaboro. This sounds fun to say. Mudaboro gets fried. So these next rads are going to add some heat to the atmosphere. They absolutely will. And so I'm going to go through the forecast part of this and tell you what I see coming. You don't want to show people stuff like this. These are when you're getting into the more exacting temperatures is what these are. Access is giving you localized sectors now. where they really concentrate the data, and I'm finding some of it to be quite accurate. Quite accurate. So don't discard this information when you see, over the next 48 hours, I'm looking good down here, it's nice to see, but if I went over here to the Brisbane one, you go, oh my fucking God, what are they doing to us? What are you dropping a tendril over here? See, as they start to get into more exacting movements of the moisture that the localized neck threads and the chem bombs seem to induce, you can expect the fuckery. It's going to be a wild night. You got a lot of storm cells out here I'm going to have to keep an eye on. We had a lot of radars on here, and here. Like if I did this here, right, I know that the radars have done. So I'm just going to do a crude markup for you. The radars have done this, right? I know this one here is in. All right? I know it's splitting and it's sending stuff this way and the other. Right? It's sending because the station's over here. Okay, so that's common. And that's forced up and around into this. I know this one's in. I know this one's in. I know this one's in. Right? I know that one's in. The corridor here is shut. So where's the flow go? Where are they aiming it? It won't go there tonight. Right now they're holding some things around Toowoomba area down here, and this area here is of concern. When the outflow from this radar comes up towards that, it's going to send some stuff that way. It has to, unless they send a beam inland, which I haven't seen occur yet, to kill that. But this is my main concern, is this cell here. And this cell here is packing a wallop of water. It's right over the fucking top of you, and they're triggering it. And here's what they got now. This thing, if it parks over you for an hour, is dropping, 2 centimeters in every hour. This cell is dropping in its vest. Yep. And this thing's going to park. It's going to do a little bit of Parkinson's on top. The Parkinson's disease induced by man-made weather, which they call man is making change in the climate, but really it's a half-truth. It's really the man is changing the weather. And look, this is what they can do to you, and this is a horrendous, absolute horrendous. If we're watching some of the movements of the thunderstorms and the tendrils tonight that were cut apart by the radar, and definitely induced by the simultaneous combination that you'll see going on here. Right, all this all at once. Here's where that other radar was, is right about here. And you see the flow lines they create, right? And where I say that things are going to flow in and out, it's happening. And all this was induced with chemical catalyst. All this is being nucleated with EMF perturbation of those molecules, of preformed chemicals. And they're leaving a trail in the sky. So I can very accurately call this a chemtrail. Look at the loopy. Boom, 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 boom. Raise the fart master up there, but what's going on? So we can frame by frame some of this going back in 10-minute jumps before all these at once nucleated from bombs. And they're going against the flow, I have to say. Look at this square form to that. The dingus. Yep. Simultaneous chemical dumps all over the top of you, all at the same time. And it wasn't just one. It wasn't just conditions being perfect. It needed the catalyst into the microwave corridors they created the beam lines of. There's a bit of action going down in here. See the pulse pattern? Look at it. Creating the thermals. Boom, boom, plum. Right, bad. Out at sea. Bad. Very bad. Very bad. Over Fryan Island over here. Chemical catalyst streaming. Looks like in that direction on the upper wind, right? Because of the wispiness of that side. But shouldn't it all be streaming that direction? I mean, you see all this flow is headed this way. But that ain't streaming that direction from like it should. As something's coming along like a coma on a comet in the solar wind. Well, this is streaming the wrong direction for the main cloud mass. So they put it on a particular layer of the atmosphere that it's directed that way, right? To create what's needed for recreate a natural event. I mean, you got some places that got some fuckery. New Zealand, I got an announcement for you. Get your arcs ready, North Arm. You've got a big event coming. It's going to come on quick, and it's going to be a vast area of the North Island and part of the east coast north of the South Island. Where the Kiwi is and the beak and all that. You see the curve to it? That's being met. It's being held. It's being directed. It's being moved. It's been moved. It has been geoengineered to happen. It's a geostorm, folks. If you ever seen one, there's the chemicals. Here's the tendrils moving, and it's not looking good, not good at all. And so we'll put this on something you can look at, and we'll put on excess today, because it's matching the clouds that I'm seeing. And you won't have to see all the lightning going off too. So you'll become terrorized in your mind, because you can't control your own fucking thoughts. One of the things people say. Hey, I marked where that Calgary quake was by looking at EMF. Somebody just credited me for doing it. And so I pointed it out, that there is a mine there as well. Think logical first too. So did the EMF help the mine? In the mine's explosion thing, I'd be very curious. They were probably very surprised when it happened. Maybe it might have been men underground, and I worry about this. So if you see the intersection of these waveforms going over the top of your mine, I would call it sick to work next day. Right? Or tell them, well, we better be careful today. Where we will not let off any big explosions. Let the mantle calm down about 48 hours. And that's the only evidence of EMF that I've seen over the quake area. And there is a mine there as well. And so that should answer everybody's quake question. I made a post. Go look. Did you see it all go past? It was just so much water came so quick for this East Coast area here that they created that flow corridor with about 2 days ago. Yeah. And the roaster is on. Yep. The EMF, it is the roaster. Oh, yeah. Not just for heating coffee anymore. Yeah, now you're the hot dog in the microwave nowadays. Don't pop a fuse. How about Friday the 13th here for the North? Look at this pinpoint. And will it make it past the military grounds over there, or will it die? Oh, that's a big tendril. Now, it's just missing that one area coming right over the top here. That's a tendril. That's not a nice thing to see, actually. This would be a devastator for Ogmore if this occurred. If this thing just even moved over slightly for a few hours. Yeah, that's a 15 centimeter run. So this is going to take, we're going to have to keep looking at this. Yeah, this is going to bear looking at. But there's a military ground around here. So you'll have to always look each day and see what's going on up there. You know, how is the clouds reacting to their glitches, right? Come on. We're going to have to laugh about the wicked glitch that is not dead. The gimpy glitch. Call him what you will. Boom, boom, Tarumba. Yep. Look at all these little dots. And watch what happens to them. Look at how they're streaming. But all this is held in a line here by this waveform. You see it on the low deck? Just see it at the end coming across. That's what pins these things. That's what holds them. There's a waveform jumping up and down between the ground and the upper atmosphere. It must be very strong. And it's a pulse. Boom, boom, boom. Kind of matching the pulse of that radar we was looking at earlier. The pulsator. The dildo. We have some dildonic factors to add to the weather. Infrasonic undulations and dildos with fucking plans to buy up the land under your house at rock bottom prices. Not the first time. Not the first time. And they give a monkey's tush about you after you sign a check. Look at this circle area and then bomb the middle. Circle and bomb. Circle and bomb. Back and to the left. Look, now watch the slower motion. It was a moment there you went full swastika on you. Yeah, that's helping this have something to meet. You see an EMF line is on the side of this storm here, and this is it's a tropical depression. It's not an invest area is what it's classified. There's currently no cyclones or tropical storms on the planet anywhere. I do this with statistics of stuff that you can say, yeah, that's it. There's a lot of chem dumps in here going on. Let me see. In here, the way they cascade it over, and then they send one up and over the top to continue the look on the radar of a real storm they can wind you up about. Well, this is all held in place most likely by the X-Smith radar here. You see a straight line coming out pointing right at it. and the V shape of that's pointing right at it. It's pretty hard to deny this one as well. Satellite images showing the glitch. You know what they say is a glitch. I say, you know, life don't have to be a bitch. Only we can accept that. And we have to say what? No more, no more. Are we the system's heart? No more, no more. Otherwise, hey, just take what you get. You fucking deserve it. Stupid is going away. Why should I be sad about that? Stupid is going away. Stupid is going away. Hallelujah. Stupid is going away. It's going away. Yeah. I'm going to show something here. Here's a big device down here on this peninsula. And I do see some conicity happening here. Towards this place. That will be the localized next red. The other one, I'll do it in I'll do a different color. The other one I'll do a different kind of waveform. I'll do it in green. Because green's Mr. Yucky's mean. And you see the scalar square form to the storm here. Okay, let me see. It's about like an angle like that. See? See the square? Yeah, this radar has this held. It's held. It's done. It's held in place, and as they move the frequency, they can just hold it. They can send a beam up this direction through here and push up in that direction and hold it off coast. And that's what this line is down here. It's the line of resistance, or the plunger on the syringe, and it's just holding it in place. It's hydraulic locked, just the right pressure on that. I'll say that. Oh, isn't that festive? Festive is for the rest of us who like shopping and bargains on the stuff that we need that they overprice just before they mark it down. Consume obey all day. Look at these bombs. Isn't that a fucking shame? Look what they're doing to the animals. What's this, a Cthulhu in the sky looking like an octopusy here? What in the hell is that? Something went out there and did loopiness. Did you pick up anything on the flight radar and dropping bombs as it went? Well, that's a screenshotable thing. The eye of Sauron. Everything's pointing at a spot here. A lot of geoengineering evidence out here. Look at this straight line, like a beam swept from here all the way down the country, all the way through that area like yesterday. Look at the big square and the haze down here. Do I need to mark it? Or can you understand that? Right? Is this bad weather is being caused by the people that have agendas to take your land, to take your resources, to take your rights, to take your birthright of clean air and sunshine. The man doesn't decide. Because the man would decide to make sure his commodities went good. They make sure you get skyria just to sell a Kleenex. Look at it, look like a Klansman out here. I don't think that's a knight in shining armor out there, this Kembam over here. I'm using my imaginary man. But I ain't imagining that straight line. With that straight line that meets this straight line here. Right in that beam swept, pointing right at Gimpy's ass. This is pointing right at the radar station. This is a bust. This is a correlation. So again, I'll mark this one. So you see what I'm talking about. This line's going to go right through a radar station. And well, you ain't making that up. That's just a straight line. A straight line don't care. It just wants to be the straight line. I think I dropped my ruler. Yeah, I was getting off with that thing too. I need to see where it is too. Now look at this line here. What color do I have in? Okay, you're going to be green. Right, I'm just going to draw a line. Right, just draw a line. We're just going to draw a line. I see another one in the clouds right here. Right here. Are we going to the radar station? Slam drops the microphone and walk the fuck off the stage. I know we have. I know where we just went. I know exactly where I just went. Look, we'll go to the map. Whoop, I just had it up. Bastard. Isn't it fun to be me? Yeah, I have it over here. Should be my latest, greatest one. I'm the latest, it's the greatest. You've already got your warning, and now it's past the turn the video off and go to the beginning. So you're pointing right here. Okay? Okay, so is there a radar there? That's the question we must answer. Now, which one did you get? Right here. There's three of them. It's most likely, this is the most likely suspect. This is where the lines intersected. and they have shown us it to be Brisbane Marlborough, the off and offline, giving you no data, showing its ass in my sky, right here. And there you have, there's a bust. Right, this, I love to do that. If I'm busting their balls, I'm having a good fucking day. I'm having a good day. So, right. Let's hope they leave me running there. Hey, so there's kind of a correlations are going on up here. Hey, see, it did go down deeper than just Gympie. So when I said Gympie, I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. It was Marburg. His triangulation showed that. Oh gosh, Geostorms. I'm gonna let this run, and my voice is getting a bit bad. Mackay, I've got a bit of an issue for you to know about. You got an event coming, and it's looking bad. Right, and it's looking soon, very soon. You want some stuff to contend with in this corridor up here. Okay, so we're gonna watch you like a fucking hawk, because I ain't liking this. When I see stuff like this, you're about to see, this ain't nice. You got about another day, actually. Most of your stuff's out west. So yeah, we got some time to get you done, but get ready. I told you the other day, and it looks like I was quite accurate with telling you that. Okay, so you got some totals coming. Of that, there is no denial. New Zealand, you got problems coming too, and I have to show you that. So I'm going to roll this now this week. I'll try to get this up on YouTube, and then pop it on my Twitter. Figure it out who I am. Right? I ain't advertising myself. You wanted it in different formats. You asked for it, you got it. And coffee. I love coffee. Yep, bit of fuckery right at the border, and it crosses the line, because they're always crossing the line. There's that low forming off the coast very predictably. We'll have a bit of a doldrums, going to go through Bass Straits. Good time to move your boat. They're starting here in about a day when the swells calm down. Yeah, you're trying to help somebody. And all I can do is advise you, change your mind as you want. I won't laugh either way. You see, New Zealand was headed your way. A bit of a clobber in here, so I'm going to now zoom over to my window over here. We'll have a look at this. Why? Because me telling you the truth about the weather is my motto. And I will prove what I say. So I probably have to do this and refresh the screen. Right, here's a little penis insula. Get a little bit of action today, but this ain't my concern. So I'm going to zoom you up a bit. We'll move you forward in towards the geo future, or that stuff that just screwed New South Wales that comes over to visit without a passport or a visa. And if it's the geostorm being aimed at you, have you just been attacked? Is that a violation of the Anzac Agreement? What's up with that? And if not, where is the treaty that allows it? Could it be called the Paris Agreement, perhaps? Perhaps. Yeah. Or is it the Lima Agreement that gave up your autonomy to the corporation known as the Trade Federation, if you will? Yep. Yeah, this is a bad tendril coming up to visit you on Thursday. I'm very concerned about this event here. It's going to shave across the North Island here. And so let's get you that going on here. That's an inaccurate total. That's an inaccurate total. That's not enough. And that's not enough. Right, they're underestimating this event, and I'm not overestimating. Boy, gee, fish, boy, did you get that run? They're tendriling you, man. On the next 10 days, this area here is going to possibly see 15 to 20 centimeters in some spots. And I'm not in agreement with this at all. I think I might have a screenshot of what I took earlier. Yo. And they're showing the other side of the conch. I mean, they're showing a soggy thumb. That's almost a half a meter, man. This is the potential of a disaster is coming your way. So like I said, I had a deep concern. Right, there's the first half of the week, where you're out there calming your farm. Right, then you get your last half of the week where you go, oh my fucking God, that's not a good Sunday. That's not a good day. So we have to keep a very close eye on this New Zealand. I'm not trying to alarm you or anything, but I'd be doing you an injustice if I didn't tell you about the concern that I have. And I've had this concern for a few days, and because of how this pressure is moving, I'll have to put on a different thing with the pressures in it. The way this flow is going, it's chunking up stuff from really far over to the west of you, because this is rotating in this direction, right? So it's coming up and around. Really has a vast amount of water to throw into this corridor here that then this one's collecting and bringing down. And I've got a big worry for you guys. It's going to take I'm going to have to see a beam through here block this off for this to occur, and it has to happen, I believe, by here. So if I don't see that beam happen, you guys getting off good. And if I see that happening, I'm going to tell you to get in your arcs. So right now I'm going to tell you, get your arcs ready. Alright, be prepared. Have everything you know you need. Be prepared. And don't say I didn't tell you. Big love. Stay safe, please. Peace.